Let's start out with taking you through the different ways that you can price your home for sale. I'm going to go through these by the easiest to the hardest. Number one is to guess, so you can guess what your price should be. This is whenever you say, I owe $250,000 on my house. I need $30,000 for a down payment. I'm going to sell my house for $280,000. The next is to use an online tool. There are many websites out there. A lot of mortgage companies have these websites where you punch in your address, you hit submit, and they tell you the value of your house. This is based off of a lot of public information out there. The third way is to do an appraisal. So you hire a certified appraiser to come to your house and do a full appraisal of your house. You can also call real estate agents and ask them to do a competitive market analysis. They'll do this free of charge, even if you're selling your home on your own. I have a home value estimator system that I'll show you in a video, and this is where you really dig into the data. You document a lot of data about the houses that are for sale, and when you're done with this, you're going to know more than any real estate agent about your house and your neighborhood than any real estate agent in the area. And then lastly, this is what I call the 5-minute trick. This is a brand new way that I'm going to show you to quickly figure out the value that you can place on your home compared to other houses that have sold and that are on the market in your area. All right, let's first start out with what not to do. So we talked about guessing, where you just come up with a price not based on any data, any information whatsoever, and so you guess. You don't want to do that. And you don't want to use any of those online tools either. That includes the Zillow's Zestimate and other things like that. So you don't want to use any of those types of tools either, because you still need that human touch in pricing your home for sale, because there's a lot of variables that aren't recorded out there in the public databases that those tools are not capturing. Let's look at the appraisal. So the appraisal, there are a lot of good benefits, and this is, they're going to be very accurate, especially when you tell them you're looking to do an appraisal so you can come up with a sale price for your home. They're very unbiased. The appraiser is getting paid to do the appraisal on your house. They don't care what the price comes back as. It's a great negotiating tool. When you're done with this appraisal, you're going to get handed this and a document that you can make copies of, and you can give it to prospective buyers. Now, there are going to be some drawbacks here. One of the drawbacks is it's going to cost you money. So this is going to cost you anywhere from $350 to $400 for a typical appraisal. Next, let's talk about the real estate agent. So you can call a real estate agent, and they are so happy to do this for you. Don't be hesitant about it whatsoever. Tell them that you're selling your home on your own. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lead them on or anything like that. And tell them that you want a competitive market analysis done on your house. So they're going to come and they're going to do that competitive market analysis, using similar methods to what I'm going to teach you. And the benefit is that they really know the local market. I mean, hopefully you have a real estate agent who this is their full-time job, and they know exactly what houses are selling for in your area. Make sure that you get one that lives close by as well, because that's going to be the area that they're going to know the most about. They want to build a relationship with you. So they know that a certain percentage of people who sell their homes on their own don't end up selling their home on their own. They price their house too high. They can't sell it. They give up and they hire an agent. And so they want to build that relationship with you, so you'll call them once you give up. But you're going through this learning, so you don't have to worry about that, because you're not going to give up, because you're going to have the tools you need to sell your home on your own quickly. They're free. They're not going to charge you for this service. There's not going to be any contracts that you need to sign or anything like that. It's going to be completely free. Now, one of the drawbacks is they have a hidden agenda. There are going to be some agents out there who want to tell you that they can get more money than you think for your house. And so you have to take that into account. So definitely, if you're going to go this route, make sure you call 2 or 3 agents, because they're thinking, oh, if I tell you I can sell your house for the most money, you're going to hire me. You may find an unexperienced agent. Ask the agent how many houses they've sold this year. Ask them how many years they've been in business. Try to get an agent who's been in the market for at least 5 years when doing this. And you're also going to receive follow-up calls. I mean, if I'm a salesperson, I'm going to, and I have you as a prospect, I'm going to call you to check in to see how things are going, because I want to be the first person that calls you whenever you decide to change your mind. All right, now let's talk about my home value estimator system. This is something that I put together for you that you can just become a ninja at pricing houses using this system. The benefits are it's completely free. It's a do-it-yourself method. You're not going to get any sales calls afterwards. You're going to get to know your local market better than any real estate agent out there. I mean, you're going to be going through documenting what your neighbors are selling their houses for, what houses have sold for in the past, what other houses are selling for in the market. You're going to get a lot of information. Now, there are some drawbacks to this as well. It's going to take at least 2 hours of work to do this properly. You're going to have to dig in. You're going to have to document the information. It's not going to be an official appraisal of your house. Like whenever you get an independent appraiser coming, they're going to give you that document that you can give to buyers. You're not going to get that out of this. And then additionally, because you're using sources like Zillow to get this information, the last 30 days is going to be missing. So when a house gets sold, those public records get updated. And Zillow, in my experience, takes about 30 days to update their records. So if a house is sold within the last 30 days, it's not going to show up on your list. Now, my favorite is a brand new method that I just discovered. I'm so excited to teach you. This is what I call the 5-minute trick. This is a very fast way to get a good estimate on how much you should price your house for sale. You're going to be able to look at comparable houses out there. It's so easy. I'll show you in one of the videos. And really, what you're doing here is you're replicating what the pros do. So what I mean by that is this is exactly what a real estate agent does. They have a different system that they go to, but this is exactly what they do. And it's free. It's a free method. Now, again, this is the same as the home value estimator system. The results here are not going to be official, and the last 30 days may be missing. All right, so those are the different ways that you can price your house or sell. Again, there's some wrong ways to do it, so avoid those, which are guessing and using those online tools. But there are some right ways to do it. If you want to go ahead and spend some money, I highly encourage you to go ahead and get an appraisal on your house. But if you don't want to spend some money right away, I got 2 methods that we can go through, the 5-minute trick and the home value estimator system that we'll go through and get the information you need.